Finally, there's authentic Chinese food in Brentwood. Today we're in Dumpling Wei, where they invited us in and covered our food so we can try a good mix of their menu. We enjoyed the experience enough to visit their Pasadena location on our own dime.
The appetizers we have is the cucumber. It's like a garlicky, cold cucumber salad with some cilantro on the top. It tastes like the Din Tai Fung garlic cucumbers, but without the sesame oil and without the chili. It's very refreshing and very garlicky. The crispy chicken, it smells like it has some Sichuan flavors to it.
And then also at the bottom, there's some chili oil, it looks like.
It's not that crispy. It tastes more like Sichuan chicken. Like instead of Kung Pao flavor, it has Sichuan spicy oil covered all over. Only some parts of it is crispy. Spiciness, I would say it's like on the level of 5 out of 10. So it's doable. It does leave a little tingle in your tongue, but it's totally doable.
And then you also have extra chili oil right here.
Pork xiaolongbao with the already ginger in the middle. Nice.
It's very interesting. It's very flat on the bottom. Very steamy too.
So the way that you're supposed to eat xiaolongbao is using vinegar and ginger and steeping it. There's not much soup in there.
There is none. It has really good flavor. It would benefit from a little bit of vinegar and maybe some chili oil. But it's good with the ginger. I really like it because the ginger slices are very thick. I think the inside is good. It's juicy. It's just not soupy. That's the only thing. The flavor's there. It's very tender meat on the inside, and I think it's well seasoned.
There's nothing to pour out.
Yeah.
The pork itself is very nice and sweet though. It's porky and sweet. The skin is a little thick, but it's nice and chewy like a noodle. It is hot. Lao gan ma noodles.
Lao gang ma.
These noodles are like the thick wheat noodles. It should be nice and chewy and spicy. So I don't know if you guys know, but Lao gan ma means godmother. And the story about Lao gan ma is she has a restaurant in China where she makes food, but then her chili oil is way more famous than her food. So she created her chili oil brand, and now her chili oil is sold all over the world. So this noodle has cabbage, has chicken, and has noodles and bok choy. This chicken is really delicious, really juicy and tender. There's not much spice to it. It is quite oily, but the noodle itself is nice and thick, and it's similar to like when you go to eat fast food Chinese food and they have the thick orange noodles. It tastes like that. It's very satisfying though. So this chili oil wonton, what is this sprinkled on top? I have no idea. It's peanuts. Let's see how spicy it is. This pork wonton is actually really sweet and juicy. The pork itself has really great porky flavor. The spiciness of the sauce is not that spicy. I would say it's like a 3 out of 10. It's more savory and umami than spicy. Even though there's like green onions in there, I taste more of the meat. The broth itself is yellow. Interesting, huh? Even though it's a beef noodle soup, it has a golden broth. I wonder if it's gonna be spicy because of these chilies. Thinly sliced beef with these noodles. I need to try this golden broth. It is a little bit sour. It's very light in flavor. It tastes almost like chicken, but it has a little bit of sourness to it. Nice and chewy. It does have a little bit of spiciness to it because of these chilies that are in here. The broth itself wouldn't be spicy if you didn't add this, I think. Let's try the beef. It's like shabu beef, where it's like nicely thin and then there's a little bit of fat. It's nice and chewy. And it soaks up the broth, so it does have the flavor of the broth in there too. And this is a great bowl for sharing or for one person.
Okay, so I'm trying to see if there's like a lot of sauce in this one, but it doesn't look like there's too much, or if any.
There's some sliced beef, but it looks like there's mostly chives and cilantro.
Maybe it's because I had the end. The end is not that meaty, but it has a lot of the vegetable flavor in it. The meat itself is like a little bit like on the sweeter side, so that's good. I think the outside part is very nice. It's very crispy.
This is the pan-fried dumpling. It looks beautiful. And it comes with this peanut sauce.
Pan fried on one side, a little bit softer on the other side with the sauce first. It's very meaty, but this one is definitely more savory. And the skin overall, I think is very medium in terms of thickness. And the sauce is like slightly peanutty, but I think really the dumpling carries itself because it's so seasoned. It doesn't feel like it needs anything else, but if I was gonna put anything, I would put some
Lao gang ma.
Another appetizer that we often like to get when we're at Chinese restaurants is this spicy pig ear. It has like crunchy bits and like gelatin texture.
So usually we buy this at like Yunnan restaurant, and then it's usually a lot more like crunchy. This one feels a little bit softer. So if you like it a little bit softer, you'll like this. And there's a lot of garlic flavor, and then also the cilantro on top.
I think it's simmered in some seasoning or sauce. So that's why it's brown. This is the Chinese hamburger or rou jia mo. They cut in half for us. Nice.
Yeah, lots of onion, lots of meat.
I think this is the most filled Chinese hamburger I've ever had. I've never seen it this filled.
It has a little bit of everything because it's very meaty. You taste a lot of the onions in it. And outside it has like a nice crisp to it. It's mostly savory, it's a little bit spicy, and it's a little bit sweet. If you like a really wide variety of textures and flavors, this is it. I think in terms of like value, it feels like you would get your money's worth because of the amount of meat that's in this. There's a lot. All right, now that we've tried everything, my personal favorite is the Chinese hamburger. I think the meatiness of it, all the balance of it, and the flakiness of the outside, it's really good. So that's my favorite. Also, spicy wontons, those are definitely good.
Killed off almost all of the chicken. These noodles were my favorite, the laganma noodles. They could use a little bit more spice, but I love the texture of the chicken and the noodles. These were good too.
We really enjoy the self-serve items on the side there. So you can get to-go boxes and plates and bowls and stuff like that.
So after visiting the Brentwood location, we were speaking with the manager and we found out that the location in Pasadena is their sister restaurant. It's closer to us in Pasadena, so we decided to pay a visit for lunch to grab some to-go stuff from them. And this is some of the stuff that we wanted to try but didn't get to try when we were in Brentwood. This is also gonna be like a test to see how well their to-go stuff travels. So we got the garlic spare ribs, vegetarian fried rice, green onion pancake. This is the spicy fish fillet, and it comes with rice. This is their cold brew tea. It's called their Stubborn Daughter, and it is a cold brew black tea with yuzu and lychee. It tastes very sweet. So if you were to go to this restaurant, I would say ask them to take it down a notch or half sweet. Unless you're a sweet tooth, then you're good. I wanna try this green onion pancake first. Nice and thin, comes with a sauce. Ooh, it's like a vinegar. It has some vinegar, some soy sauce, and some garlic, I wanna say. That sauce is good. This green onion pancake is quite thin, and you can see the speckles of the green onion. It's quite crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. This spare rib looks beautiful. You know, like Cantonese chicken wings with garlic and green onion? It's just like that. And the pork is nice and juicy. Ooh. Definitely a little bit on the salty side, so pair it with rice and that would be perfect.
It looks like there's black bean in here also.
What? Black bean, if you've never had it before, it's kind of like a burst of umami. Try this fish. Comes with some Napa cabbage in there. It's in a pool of chili oil. Let's see how spicy it is, because it looks very dangerous. Initially, it has a spice, but then it kind of dissipates afterwards. It kind of reminds me of the Sichuan fish with the Sichuan peppers on top too. Don't worry, it's not too spicy. I think these two dishes are one of my favorites. I haven't tried the fried rice yet though. This is a vegetarian fried rice, so it has eggs, but no meat. You might think like it looks really plain, but it does have this umami savory flavor. I think it pairs well with these because these two flavors are so strong. Like you need something a little bit more mild, like this fried rice.
Bok choy, peas, carrots, and eggs. The bok choy is definitely nice and crunchy. I think it retains a lot of its good crunchiness. But yeah, this is very solid, and there's quite a bit. Just like with a lot of things, I would probably want to spice this up with like some chili oil. And the good thing about this place, I feel like it kind of fills that gap between like a higher end sit down place, like we've been to Good Alley, Din Tai Fung, those types of places. Or, you know, like on the very far end of the spectrum, which is like maybe like your Panda Express. This kind of fills that gap. It is definitely more on the pricier side, but this is overall a good value. And I'm glad that we got to try so many different things on the menu.
I would say this is a fast casual type restaurant because it is a full restaurant with restaurant quality dishes, but you do order at the counter first.
So everything at the Brentwood location, once again, was covered by the restaurant. But for the takeout that we spent at Pasadena's Dumpling Wei location, the total was $65.16. And we will add that to our SGV restaurant support spend, which is right here. And if you're interested in other dumpling places in SGV, watch this playlist right here.